Thank you for you, teacher.
Gracias por todo. Y acá tenemos el Instagram y el YouTube de, de las actividades que estamos haciendo. Y vamos a ir subiendo de a poco algunas cosas. En el YouTube voy a empezar a subir también algunas pronunciaciones, algunas palabras complejas que habíamos visto en otras actividades. A veces cuestan pronunciar, plurales que vemos mucho, languages, ¿okay? Todo el mundo tiende a pronunciar siempre singular y el plural no lo pronuncian. Y esas cosas tienen que tenerlas más en claro. Y los que quieran ahora podemos hablar. Okay, so let's talk. So now we can practice a little bit of English. So it can be related to whatever you want. It's not necessary that we can go back to the topic of today's class. We don't have to discuss about good best practices or coding standards anymore. Si quieren, vamos a hablar ahora. Dejo de compartir mi pantalla y vamos a hablar. ¿Ok?
Edu,
Okay.
Edu, I wanted to just suggest maybe for this space we have after the English class, we could take some documents or maybe, I don't know,
Yes.
design patterns, for example, and maybe such for a kind of feedback or way to say thank you, maybe you can ask us to try to I don't know, teach you or maybe improve some technical skill you want to enforce, I don't know, or improve. And I don't know, I was thinking that would be a good way to return your favor to us, all your effort.
That's so nice from you. Okay? Yeah, maybe we can do whatever you want. This is your time, so we can do whatever you want. I have like any time to do other stuff. Basically, I'm taking 3 courses right now. 3 courses, my work, and as the activities, I have a lot of things going on in my life right now. Yeah, we can do whatever you want. I was about to suggest that's why this, I don't know if you noticed, but this class was pretty much about reading a little bit more, sharing ideas, discussing some things, even our opinions. So yeah, basically that's where we're going now. We're gonna start reading some other stuff and share our point of view. ¿Okay? Ahora, bueno, vamos a empezar a compartir así este tipo de materiales. Quizás si a ustedes quieren traer una nota periodística, alguna artículo, pueden compartirlo y podemos hablar sobre eso, o algo interesante que hayan visto, ¿ok? No sé, algo sobre blockchain, cryptocurrencies, whatever. I don't know. We can talk about whatever comes to your mind. Some new advances in artificial intelligence. ¿Sí? Podemos hablar sobre lo que quieran.
Hi.
Of course, I don't have all the answers.
I want to share
I'm learning,
something
but
to you. Yeah? You
sorry?
listen?
What did you say?
Do you listen?
I'm listening, but I
Okay.
didn't get your whole message. What did you say?
I want to share something to you. I heard about something in news about new crypto name. Oh, I don't remember. Chai coin.
Bitcoin. What is it about?
In China, they're mining with SSDs and high drive disks, and that is uh, difficult to her because I think when some uh, I don't remember the word in English.
You can
Sorry.
say it in Spanish
Uh,
if you want to.
okay. Uh, Products. That's the
Products.
idea. Some products are going to be higher because this situation because Bitcoin uh, is a cryptocurrency that you mine with graphic cards. Yeah, but
Yes.
this 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 kind of crypto you is going to be mined with SSDs and hard drive disks. And I don't know what do you think about this?
This,
I'm not very
no, this
acquainted
is
with cryptocurrencies, but maybe someone here. The other day I was talking with someone that had a lot of experience with cryptocurrencies. So yeah, what
this
ideas you
this
have
is
about it?
this is very interesting because I know about a little about cryptocurrencies, and yes, that you said is true that these cryptocurrency are mining with graphic cards uh, because
Yeah,
it uses processing methods. But now, if you can mine this kind of currency with hard disk or SSD, it would be cheaper now because this component is cheaper than a graphic card. It's a very
yeah,
interesting topic.
but I think in China the cost of SSDs and hard drive disks are higher, and this topic is difficult to listen. I don't know because you're going when you want to acquire a new machine, a new laptop or PC, you had to pay more money for that. I think. I don't know.
But
We have
maybe
any other
Yes,
ideas?
for a
Maybe.
standard, maybe for a standard computer, it's easier to add more disks like HDD or SDD than adding a new graphic card. So maybe this could be a way to mine cryptos in a massive way. I mean, for example, I have a notebook right now, a laptop, and
Yeah,
I can add a graphic card, but I could add a disk, an additional disk, or several additional disks. That could be a way to use uh, computers that were not possible to use for mining.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that were not meant to be used for mining. Yeah,
Right,
definitely.
right.
Yeah.
yes, but what will happen is that the prices of the HDD or SSD will be more expensive by the demand.
I
Especially, I think that for South America, because in South America, it's everything is more expensive. So you don't
Yeah,
have good.
it, it de- it depends because if the market for discs goes up or increase,
Gross.
maybe grows. Yeah, grows, and maybe also the factories are going to produce more, and then with more offer, that would be a way to have it cheaper.
Yeah, you're right.
With more
Maybe at,
demand. With more demand.
yeah, with more demand.
So
Maybe
we'll
at
be
the beginning,
offering
the prices will increase, but then I think in a medium term, that would be Edu, medium
on the
term, and
midterm. On the midterm,
on the midterm,
prices would drop.
yeah,
Yeah.
because there will be more offer or more uh, disk being
Available.
available and manufactured, right? It's
Yeah, manufactured.
okay, manufactured.
Yes, and yes, and you have to think that there are more companies that make this kind of SSD or HDD than the companies that make the graphic cards.
Right.
It's a little bit. The world is spinning around very fast lately. Everything is moving so fast.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about Taiwan situation?
Taiwan, what?
Uh, the situation in Taiwan with China right now. Chips and microprocessors uh, uh, are difficult. Are being difficult to manufacturing.
Manufacture,
Yes,
to
Yeah.
produce.
yes. I
Yeah.
think you mean there in the world there now there is, I know the word in English, but in Spanish is escasez of these kind of products.
Shortage.
This chip
Shortage. There was a
shortage.
shortage of.
Yes.
Hay una escasez. Shortage. What else? What else? Do you have any ideas? Other ideas? What do you think about cryptocurrencies and stuff? I've also read that there are now something called NFT.
NFT. Yeah. I
Yes.
heard,
Yes.
I heard of that sometime. That's
Yes.
Yeah,
I have
just
heard about this, but I don't understand it completely. I
don't
know
understand the
this is
concept.
like no, I don't understand it
Non-fungible,
completely.
non-fungible token,
yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
No
no
fungible
fungible token.
token. Yeah.
non-fungible
The
token.
people are using this technology for selling pieces of art. Uh,
Yeah,
I have
basically
read that, for example, people sell their memes with this
memes.
kind of yes, memes
Consider memes.
with this kind of
Memes.
NFT.
You
Could
can
you
like
could you please could you please explain what is it? I don't know about
NFT.
this.
NFT is part of
yeah.
Ethereum blockchain.
NFT stands for non-fungible token. Okay, so it's a type of cryptographic token.
Exactly. But that is part of Ethereum. Yeah. Am I right?
Sorry, what did you say?
That that non-fungible token is part of Ethereum blockchain.
Ethereum, yeah,
Ethereum, sorry. Ethereum
Ethereum
blockchain.
blockchain.
Functional.
It's a really new acronym. So
Yeah. Most expensive non-fungible token uh, was made for a guy who draw a picture. Well, made a non-fungible token every day about 3 years, and he sold it uh, for about $2.6 million. The
yes,
most expensive.
Crazy.
most expensive.
Yeah.
Yes. Now it's they say that it's a new way to sell art.
Yeah,
So you can do that.
it's like crypto kitties.
Yeah, the it's that all of the things it's like growing in different ways, and they're taking new shapes. Like now you can sell art. It's not about only money. You can also put the art in the token. It's like for a simple mind like mine, it's a little bit complicated.
Yeah.
For a simple mortal like me, yeah, it's interesting. What else do you think? What else do you think about? What do you think about this?
About what?
Do you can you do some programming to mine some cryptocurrencies, or are you
No,
doing that or not?
no. Right now, I'm
Mm.
just learning and listening.
Good.
Yes, I think in my case, I want to invest in these cryptocurrencies, but I first want to learn more about it, blockchain currency.
Yeah, it's a whole different world. There's this guy that I know. He knows a lot about it, and he was like given to the workshop about cryptocurrencies and programming. I couldn't go because I've been way too busy today. But I find it very interesting. I'm not gonna go into cryptocurrencies. It's not my field. I'm not very interested, but I'm curious about that.
Yes, it's just curious because I think it is really difficult.
It's not that difficult, but like everything, it takes time. Do some research,
Okay.
and it's is going fast, like I just said, and so you have to be up to date. Have to have the brand new information at hand. Okay, what else? Does anybody else want to share their experience? You want to share your experience with programming
I
um,
want to say
topic
something.
that you yeah, say something.
Okay. It's good to know that your team, I don't know who are, your team is sharing information about coding and different topics. And it's good to see that are, no, I don't know, sorry. It's interesting to see that there are some women in here because uh, tech tech information and topics
Yeah.
topics is uh, off to women. Am I right?
Yeah, there are so few women in here, but in this
Yeah,
class we have a lot of women. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's
a lot of ladies. They come here, they bring their ideas, they participate. That's good. Yes,
yeah,
and I hope that
Good.
they can share their experience. They can share their knowledge because I'm very interested in hearing their experience, and
yeah,
I want them to participate more.
yeah. Women in here are so shy.
Guys are also shy.
Yeah, but we are more.
Yes, very lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Else, what
maybe
else?
that's in proportion that we are more than women. It's okay that most of the people we are talking in this chat are men's because of the proportion, not because men's are less shy than women's.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but today we have the participation of many women. Most of them
Yeah,
participated reading. Yeah, that's good.
I agree.
Okay, do you want to talk about another topic? Do you want to
Yes.
give me some.
This
Yes, of
this
course.
this week
Can I?
I read about. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can go.
Hi, okay, I'm Christian. This is the first time I'm share with you. So I would like to know about of how often do we have these meetings? Because could be so nice to keep sharing with you every I don't know every Saturday.
Okay. We have these kind of meetings every weekend. We usually start up
Okay.
here at on Saturdays on this server. We have the
Okay.
meeting at 9 p.m. Argentinian time. And on
Okay.
Sundays, we have the same workshop in another server, and that happens at around 8 p.m. That's in another server. So if you follow the Instagram account we shared after somewhere,
Okay.
and then you're gonna have all the information because I'm giving 2 workshops. I have like an English class, and I also have some mentoring. I help out people with some peer-to-peer advice. We work one-on-one and on very specific difficulties that you might be facing, like with English or maybe translations or whatever regarding to English. And yeah, you are welcome anytime. And also, we are going to start uh, to meet up during the week and to just talk for a couple of minutes. Okay, so we're gonna start out some chat rooms, and I hope that you can participate.
Okay. So nice to share with you on these meetings.
Yeah, don't forget, send me a direct message. Send me a DM me so that I can take you an account, and then I will share you the dates and the place where we are meeting up.
Okay. Thanks.
Everybody can do that, so you can follow me, you can send me, you can friend me, and we can just talk. Also, if you have any
I
kind of
think
suggestions or if there's a certain topic that you want to talk about during the sessions that we have, you can send me a message. Most of
okay.
this content is produced based on whatever you want to hear about. Okay.
Okay. Okay, thanks. I think these environments are absolutely awesome because you can just share a lot of experience related to development and related to, of course, the English. In a case, I'm nurse
Mhm.
and I'm ending my biomedical engineering, and I'm
Mhm.
developing and I'm trying to learn a lot of for health at this environment, the health. I've been developing 2 apps for for intensive care units, and it's so nice for me to share with you. And of course, learn about you. Of course, practicing English.
So where are you from, or where do you work?
Um, my home is Colombia.
You're
But
from
Bogota.
Colombia. Okay. So you are developing those apps in there. It's for the local system, health system.
Yes, right now it's a local system because I'm nurse and I've been several needs. We have at the intensive care units right now with the with of course these pandemic issues. So I've
Mhm.
been developing 2 apps. Right now I have the first on Play Store, and right now we are using this app here at my clinic. I work at Shayo Clinic at Bogota.
Congrats.
Okay, thanks. It's absolutely nice for me trying to help with something mm, with this.
Yeah.
So
Do your little
so
contribution.
hard environment for health. Of
That's
course,
so
here in
great.
Colombia and in all the world.
In other parts of the world, yeah. Who else wants to share their experience or tell me something about yourself, your work?
Sorry.
I would like to talk about for the testing tools. Can you
Okay.
give me some recommendation or suggestion about the tools?
Suggestions. You
Suggestions.
want to talk about the tools you can use, suggestions or recommendations? Can anybody give a recommendation? Can anybody suggest to Jasmine some tools to test your code? Experienced coders. I'm calling experienced coders.
I don't have experience, but I know about the tool is Selenium for test.
Mhm.
But well, I have no experience. I know that it's a very good tool for testing.
Yes, in my case, the same. I don't have uh, so much experience, but I know, for example, some tools, uh, uh, front-end tools like Mocha or Yes for example, libraries like React for testing components if you're in the front end.
Yes,
Yes, that would depend pretty much also on the programming language that you use. Like Chai is for load or what else? Karma, Selenium, say
yeah,
Mocha.
maybe that's a different kind of testing tool. Selenium is
Yes.
more for a whole product testing or QA, and maybe a Zest or I don't know a JUnit for Java are more unit testing or a very specific part of the code. But then Selenium tries to do an integration test. Um, that is it's a different approach for testing. Uh, I don't know another tools because I'm not I didn't work in QA, but
Mhm.
I know that there is different in I mean in the scope from Selenium or like Zest or JUnit is for set for JavaScript and JUnit for Java.
Yes,
Different approach.
that depends. Yeah, they have different approach and different uses. Like Selenium, you say it's like for web applications, for yeah, they test like web-based tasks. There are others. So you have to do some research, admin, and maybe next time you can share with us what you find out. Okay?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Who else wants to share their experience?
Hey, Eduardo, I want to
Yes.
add this. I think the correct term in case the use of Selenium is for automated test.
Automated
And
tests.
yeah, and for the other programming language, I think that every programming language has its own library for unit tests or for integration tests, I think. But Selenium is most used for automated tests. Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like
Thank you.
Selenium. It's test for simulating. It's a user simulation for a web page, for example. It
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
simulates a user doing something at the web page, at the site.
Yeah, you're right. In my case, I'm not. I was a software developer, but now my role is DevOps engineer, and Selenium is used in continuous integration and continuous delivery process for what I say for automation tests.
Yep.
And what else? Can anybody add any information to this? Or do you want to bring another topic that we can talk about?
Yes, I would share about another topic.
Hmm.
This week, I have read about. It's not a new language, but I read that it is the fashion language right now. That is Rust. Uh, does anybody have used this language?
Rust?
Rust. I read that, for example, Microsoft and Facebook have adopted this language, and right now it's the fashion language.
I've heard the same
Rust,
as you.
Rust.
It's coming very
RUST.
popular. Rust.
Mhm.
It's coming very popular, but I I didn't study it yet.
So what's the use of Rust? How can you use it?
It seems it's most for backend
Mhm.
infrastructure, I guess.
It's for general purpose or for a specific purpose. It's object programming oriented. You know something else about that? Why is it so popular?
I think it's object oriented, but I don't know if it's multi-purpose. I didn't come to study the language,
So you
but
haven't done any research about the language
yeah,
yet.
I haven't done it yet. Exactly. Just heard it's
So
coming
we
very
should all
popular.
do some research
I'm sorry?
on the new trends. Maybe we all should do some research on the new trends. Yeah,
Yeah, would be fun.
like I've said before, this moves
Yes,
so fast. There are
Yeah.
so many languages. Some of them
Yeah.
become very popular all of a sudden. Others become a little bit obsolete. You know that
Exactly.
word, obsolete?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard there are more than 300 languages, programming language. It's a lot. And many
Yeah.
of them that comes very popular, it's because they were launched in 2000, 2003, but just now it's coming popular.
Yes.
yes. I am. I have here in my cell phone the article, and the topic says that this language, Rust, is the successor of 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 the C language.
So it's gonna be the next C
That's very
language.
interesting. Yes, and that's very interesting because I have known that, for example, C language is used for making operating systems, and that's very interesting
Operating
for
systems.
this new language. Yes.
So do you know where it has its roots? Like, where did they get their roots?
Sorry, didn't understand.
¿De dónde tiene sus raíces o si
Ah,
surgió de algún otro lenguaje? Roots of the language. Where does it come from? ¿De dónde viene? ¿Alguien sabe? Does anybody know?
I'm gonna Google.
Yeah.
Sorry, which language?
Mhm.
Rust.
Rust. Rust.
Uh,
Rust.
I don't,
RUST.
I don't know
Uh,
it.
I only know that Rust was created by the people of Mozilla, the creator of Mozilla web browser. Yeah,
From the Mozilla web browser.
yeah, yeah.
With a purpose, like, I don't know, for artificial intelligence, for web developing.
Uh,
I I've been reading in posts, and I see a lot of the Rust purposes for performance matters. If you want, if you wanna, or if you want to deploy or develop an application which needs to be performant, I think Rust is a good option.
and do you know if it's oriented to object-oriented programming, functional, logical, event-driven? I don't know. Uh, what?
If it's compiled or
Yes.
multi-paradigm, I don't know. That's what I was
i-
asking. I was trying to figure out that.
Yeah. If it's type also, you've type for variables. I don't know.
Yeah.
I,
Or maybe, what was your name? Um, Tian. Tian, you can share the article you read. You can put the link in here, in the chat,
Yes.
so
Sure.
that we can
Sure.
all
Sure.
read it and do our research. Because
Sure.
there are like
Uh-huh.
many languages, like,
Mhm.
or also about frameworks and libraries that just come up out of nowhere. But it seems like they've been out of nowhere. They come out of nowhere, but they've been actually for a while around there. We just recently rediscovered them. Like TypeScript, like all of a sudden it became so popular and everybody's using TypeScript everywhere. So yeah, we should share this kind of information, maybe talk about that kind of stuff.
Yes. I shared the link in the compartir channel. You can get it the link and read. I am reading that the creator of this language uh, took some ideas of the 80s, but
Mm,
adapting to these times. For example, it says that this language have many advantage that uh, take of C and C++, but
mhm.
without managing memory problems that this C and C++ language have has.
Yeah, it seems like pretty interesting to see this. And yeah, but it doesn't say if it has its root on the C language. I don't know. I don't know. We have to do some other research. Seems interesting. Good. What else? Can anybody share anything else? You have anything else to share? Can you hear me or not?
yes.
Yes.
Yes, I can
But
hear.
Everybody's
maybe
reading.
no. No.
Everybody's dead. Everybody left me.
We're
No.
thinking
Maybe
about new topic.
We're waiting for another.